This world is just too small.
There, you see, an empty world, like a prison. I imagine you will be right at home.
Who's there? But this is... Why are you in my heart? Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now, the little I have left is slipping away. Huh? Right. Thanks. Open the door.
Ah! A keyblade.
A meteor shower. Can't see much from here.
And now that we're in a spot where I can actually talk, hello guys, welcome to set 1 of the Seeker of Darkness Let's Play. Is that what I'm calling it? Let me see. It's either Dark Seeker or Seeker's Saga of Darkness. There we go. Okay, so now that I have time to explain this Let's Play, I'm going to explain a little more detail than I did in the set 0. Kingdom Hearts is a massive story, a massive game. It has a lot of twists, turns, plot holes, stuff like that. So I decided that I want to play the entire game in chronological order to see if it has a cohesive, singular story. Because obviously all this wasn't planned when Kingdom Hearts 1 first came out. So that's kind of what my plan is. It's also for those of you on the Xbox who do not have access to the entire story. Now, I'm not certain if the 1.5, 2.5 HD remake, whatever it's called, was released on that console. I'm actually going to look that up once I get done recording. So this is for those of you who want a cohesive story playthrough of the entire game. That being said, this is all going to be one single playlist type deal. So you can just go, click, and watch all the way through. When we get to games like Union Cross or Coded, I'll do what I did with Union Cross and do a synopsis of the major points of the story. If I miss anything, feel free to leave a comment saying so, and I will probably pin it or something like that. But as that game is also a mobile game that's still going on, there may be a part 2 for that in the future if important storyline events are revealed as that game progresses. So it should be interesting. So, as this is the earliest point in the story that we can play as, we're starting with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, originally on the PSP, or was on the PS Vita. Originally on the handheld PlayStation game. So, should be fun. Let's go. Now I'm playing this on the PS4. Alright. Trying to remember how all this works. It's been a long time since I played this.
Oh. I've got time to spare.
And this is just the tutorial stage. Okay, press X to attack the ring.
Run! Yeah! Yeah!
Alright. Surprise. Okay. Switch to L2 to select 1. So up, down, or left, or L2, R2, and triangle to use.
What? You want a piece of me too?
Alright, quick blitz. View. Okay. Dang, like it. L1, R1, or L1 tap and R1 to get out. Okay, cool. I love this game. This one's Birth by Sleep actually is my favorite of the Kingdom Hearts.
Win.
Whoop. Slide and dash. Okay.
Wait, what am I messing around here for? I'm gonna miss the meteor shower.
Yeah, you are. Alright, so this is open the menu. Okay, cool. Now the entire franchise, my Let's Play, since I didn't do the oh cool. Since I didn't do the opening introduction of the game, like I usually do in the main menu and play through the opening cutscene. There's gonna be no opening cutscenes, by the way. There's no point for me showing them. It just gives spoilers. But all of the games are going to be played in the highest difficulty possible. That way we can also get any bonus stuff that may be at the end. I might show the bonus hidden cutscenes at the end. We'll see. Alright. So, for those of you who are playing this game for the first time, I also ask that no one gives spoilers. That's something I hate with a passion. So I ask that no one gives spoilers either. I will go through the basics of everything in the game, each game, as we go through them. Well, first things first. Okay. Birth by Sleep has actually a really interesting mechanic in it. Since this was a handheld game, it does have its unique control system and fighting system. This game introduced the Battle Commands Battle Deck. In this, we can choose abilities we want to equip. We can have multiple abilities equipped if we want to. Like, we can have an entire deck of arrows if we want to, which is a bad idea. Sometimes a ability we assign will have a bonus ability attached to it. Or command will have a bonus ability attached to it. For example, Quick Blitz here has Scan. Now then, if we go to our abilities section, you'll see that there is a list of abilities we have here. These innately are not learned, but if you... How do I put this? Let's say I had a level 1 Quick Blitz with Scan on it. I can equip it, and I'll have the ability Scan in my ability list. I can equip it and use it whenever I want to. However, if I remove Quick Blitz, I will lose the Scan ability. The only way to keep Scan is by mastering the ability mastering the command that ability is tied to. So, if I wanted to learn Scan, I would have needed to have mastered Quick Blitz. Fortunately, I think due to the difficulty setting I'm set to, I learned it automatically. 0 EXP is basically for challenges where you gain no EXP. There's no point in having it. I'm going to make sure it's actually not equipped. Good. Let's see here. Finish commands are actually kind of cool. They are basically, if I do a combo, I'm actually going to show you in a second. I can do a finish command. Pay attention to the gauge above my command deck. As you see, it goes up. I gotta get a good angle. Unfortunately, it also goes down the longer I don't attack. And I have it, I can do a finishing attack, which is a stronger combo attack. Oop. By doing certain abilities, like killing a certain number of enemies, collecting a certain amount of items or something, or doing specific abilities, I'll unlock more and more commands, which is kind of cool. I can even rename them if I want to. Although I can't do it right now. Because this is the tutorial area. Items, not really important. We'll get keyblades as we go on. Stats. Basic stats. That comes important later on. Our command styles do. I'll explain that when we get those. I'll also explain the arena when we get to that. Okay. That's about all we really need here. Alright. Sorry for the stammering. I'm excited to get into this game. Like I said, I really like this game. Which I'm understanding the items. Alright, let's go.
Why does it seem so familiar? Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Ven, you hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
But did I dream that place up? It really felt like I'd been there before, looking up at the stars.
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Aqua.
Hmm?
You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Well, they say.
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Terra, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Whoa.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells. But I did the best with what I had.
Boy, sometimes you are such a girl.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes?
So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
All right, so basics of the Wayfarer or the D-Link system. As we progress through the game, we'll meet certain characters, and as we become closer to those characters, we'll form a connection, as they refer to it. By using their abilities, by using the D-Link ability, we can basically load up a command deck based off of their abilities, and they'll even have their own unique attacks and finishing commands. It's really cool. You can even upgrade them to do even greater stuff. You probably won't see me use these very often. I may use them like once every time I get a new one, just to show them off.
Well, tomorrow's the exam. Anybody want to spar?
I can take you.
Alright then. And here we learn basics of fighting. Alright, the HP gauge represents your health, obvious. Square to defend. While moving, you slide or you dodge. Press square while holding still to block. So block.
Quit going easy on him. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
I'm gonna have to adjust the audio for this game because that's really low. Here's what I'm talking about, the finishing command. Come on. And finish. Use triangle instead of your regular attacks. Fill the command gauge may cause you to change command styles. Command styles make your attacks more powerful. Command styles basically are unique abilities that unique transformations we can take on based off of the most abilities we used before. If we just do physical attacks, we do a finishing attack. If, say, we have a fire command style, we use fire a few times, we'll do some attacks to build it up, we'll transform and do fire-based attacks. We get them unlocked as we progress through the game.
Well, that works fine if you're fighting one-on-one. But you need to know how to handle a crowd, too.
And here we learn magic. Shot lock. I actually really love the shot lock command. Basically, it is a auto-targeting attack that allows us to do multiple attacks to a lot of enemies. It's based off the focus gauge right next to Aqua's head, or your character's head. It fills up as we collect focus orbs on the ground. Hold on, I wanted to do it. A gauge will appear, and if we fill it all the way up, we can do a powerful shot lock attack. But we can only do it while we're standing still, so. I think it's the full thing. Oh, Jane, can you use them? Okay, good to know.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Alright. Aqua's my favorite character, so I'm gonna play her a little bit more. And here we have a little spar.
Gotcha!
Ow.
Come on!
There we go, full attack. There we go.
Looks like I win.
Alright, that's all we need to know.
Trust me, you guys are ready. We're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the Master said. Power is born within the heart. When the time is right, you just need to look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
Okay, power is born within the heart. Okay, this is something that is a leftover from when the game was on the console, or on the handheld. I think it was Kitase-san, one of the creators of this, or maybe it was Nomura. He really loved board games and wanted to incorporate it into the game. And so he created the command board. Now, on the PS Vita version of the game, you could actually link up to anyone who's playing the game at the same time near you and play against them in the command board. Unfortunately, that system no longer applies to the console versions, which really sucks. They really missed out on an opportunity there, because I would have loved to play this with my friends. Unfortunately, that's not a thing anymore. However, you can still do the base single-player command boards, and I actually highly recommend anyone playing along with to do so. It's because of this you can get some really good and powerful shot locks, abilities, and you can really easily break the game early on by doing the command board. The first one, for example, can give you the Ragnarok shot lock, which is pretty OP. I may do one on screen just to show it off, but it takes a long time to get through the entire thing. What's cool about the command board, though, is you use your own abilities as, well, think of it like Monopoly. you use your own abilities as properties, and you can take your opponent's money if they land on it. However, if they have enough money, they can actually buy it from you. There are also other abilities you can get through on the board, like say Boardwalk. I'll use Boardwalk as an example for the shot lock. You can buy that outright, and anyone who lands on it, you take the stuff from them, and stuff like that. What's cool though is you can level it up, put houses on it, for example. If we're playing with this metaphor, and it will get stronger. You can take more money from them, and it becomes a lot harder to buy for them to take it from you. What's cool about that though is if you power it up when you finish the game, that shot lock will actually, or that ability will gain experience, and you can level it up or even outright master them. So there are some times, I've done this multiple times, where I've just gone to the board, got a new ability, leveled it up, and mastered it when I got it. It's really helpful and really quick to do so. And you can do it at any point in time in the 7 save points or world map. Again, I may do one game just to show it off later on.
Oh, we don't want to lose track of stuff that's happened.
All right. Actually, might be able to show it now.
Yeah.
Start. Oh, I can't go to the menu. That's annoying. Alright, save. You save. Saving. Saved. Thank you. Yes, create system data. Alright then. Guess I won't be able to show it off.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yeah. Me too.
Together. Always.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
And here we have the character select screen. Now, for those new to the franchise, this isn't normal. This game and one other game are the only games where you can choose which character you want to play as. I'm playing all three at once. I hate myself, apparently. Basically what happens is we go through the story, and certain events happen in certain order. I'm trying to think of a way to explain it without spoiling it. Basically, let's say for example, okay, this world isn't in the game. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Let's say Terra was to go to a new world first. throughout the course of his playthrough, we may see Ven or Aqua in that area as well. I want to do it to where all three are in a single set, so we can see the full story of that world in one go. This way it's not just, I play through Terra's story, we go through it again with Ventus, then we go through it again with Aqua, because that'd just be kind of redundant. You'll see a lot of things happening over and over again, even though there are different stories. So that's kind of that's going to go. I do have a way I'm going to make this a lot easier on myself, and it's going to be really, really, really cheap when I do it. Basically, I know of a way to get the characters up, their levels up real quick, and I'll probably go through most of the game at level 99. I'm not going to lie. It's really cheesy. Anyway, I'm going to go through each of the characters' strengths, their weaknesses, and what type of play style they have. And that'll be it for this set. Next set we'll start with going through them. Now bear in mind, there is an actual progression in which they appear in each world, and I will do it in that order they appear in. So some videos may start with Terra, then go to Ventus and Aqua, others may be Ventus, Aqua, Terra, maybe Terra, Aqua, Ven. So it'll all be in chronological order of the world they're in. That's how it's gonna go. So it should be interesting. So let's start off with Terra. Terra is, if we're gonna go with D&D or basic D&D classes, Terra is the warrior. He has very strong attacks, very physical oriented, and his Keyblade is longer, so he's able to do longer damage, or he's able to damage enemies farther away. So he's a pretty good straight-up brawler. If you are new to the game, Terra's a good, strong start. No pun intended. Ventus is more of the rogue type character. He's very quick and agile. Because of this, though, he's also a bit squishy, so he's pretty good for a second playthrough. But he still has a good strength. But he's very fast. A lot of his attacks are oriented, a lot of his finishing attacks are oriented around quick attacks, so it's pretty helpful. Aqua is the mage. She's fairly nimble, but her real strength comes out when you use magical-based abilities. She's very, very squishy, though, so you have to keep her in the back line most of the time. Although you will see me basically turn her into a brawler. She is a beast when you level her up. Now, one last thing I gotta mention before we go off. Aqua is the only character in all the games that has a 360 shield. Basically, whenever she defends, she causes a bubble to pop up around her, protecting herself. So she's the only character that can basically look forward, guard, and protect from a back attack. She's also the only character for most of the games that has a block in mid-air. Everyone else, if you do that while mid-air, they'll probably do a air dash. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this set. My setup set for the franchise, for the whole playthrough. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am. And I'll see you guys next week where we will go through the first world. Until then, hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.